This is Talk 650, powered by CBS Radio.
So Jerry's got the hookup with all these neat new gadgets you really don't want for anything, do you?
I don't. And, you know, I wish I could say that I could just afford all of these gadgets, but I just can't help myself. But, you know, last week we talked about how Plantronics, you know, took really good care of me or whatever. Well, I'm hoping that Roku will take good care of me because I wrote about them in my newsletter. But it's one of the games that we play. Maybe I'll get a new device. They've come out with upgraded versions of the Roku box.
What is a Roku? Is that like a Roomba?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to learn the dance steps with this one.
No, that's the robot vacuum cleaner.
Oh, that thing.
The Roomba.
Oh,
yeah.
The Roomba, right. I, you know, if somebody has one of those, call in and tell us how well that works, because that sure looks like it doesn't do anything at all. So if anybody has one, I'd be curious to hear.
Well, if they say it sucks, it'd actually be a compliment.
Oh.
Being a vacuum
You're good, yeah. That's the problem with it, is it doesn't suck. You know, the marketing guys had to look at this and says, well, if it works, they'll say it works. If it doesn't work, they'll say it sucks, which means it works. So we win either way.
But that's a Roomba. What's a Roku?
Okay, Roku is part of this whole new revolution in internet television. And it's hard for people to grasp it, that you can get a lot of internet video delivered straight to your TV through your internet connection.
Right.
There's so much there that some people are opting to turn off their cable and just go with services like this. And I don't think we're quite there yet, because there are times when you want to watch a movie or something and it's fine and it works fine, but then when you want to catch the news or there's a disaster, then suddenly it's not quite as good. So everybody kind of has their own little take on it. But I'm seeing more people, especially young people on a budget, opting to go with these internet television type of things. Now, there's a few ways to do that. Roku is one of the companies that does that. You give them, they have a box at $69, and their high-end box is $99. You buy that device, and then there's no subscription fees or anything. You plug it into your TV, you tell it where your wireless connection is, and boom, you have thousands of things that you can watch at no charge.
How does it affect the performance of your wireless connectivity? Let's say your wife's watching something on the Roku, and you want to go download audio on the web with your laptop. Does it affect that broadband connection?
No, well, if your internet's fast enough, certainly not. I guess at some stage that if your internet's not real fast, like maybe you have a traditional DSL and you're trying to do a couple of things and it's a problem. Like I know a guy who has a traditional, it's funny to call DSL old school, but it kind of is old school by today's standards. And it has like a 1.5 megabit download speed or something like that. And if he's watching his internet movies on his TV and he gets a phone call, he has to pause the TV because his phone is also over the internet. He uses internet-based phone and internet-based TV.
He has an answering message on his machine that says, "We're sorry, we can't come to the phone right now. We're watching a movie."
I'm watching porn. Call back.
I didn't say that.
But in any case, so back to the devices. I talked about this in my newsletter. There's really 3 devices that are rocking the world as far as you being able to hook your TV up to the internet. And there's more than that. Like some TVs come with a thing, and some Blu-ray players have a thing. Everybody has their little thing of how you can watch Netflix or something. Well, Apple TV has been around for a long time, but it hasn't done it what it does now. The latest Apple TV, which came out a few months ago, is this small little thing, and it does what Roku does. And so there's Apple TV, there's Roku, and the Google TV boxes. So we can go more into that when we get back. It sounds like we're cutting to a break.
We are going to go to a break, and we're going to come back and talk with Jerry Hobby from Anything Internet. We'd love to have you join us at 713-9-650-650. I'm Brent Clanton.
I'm Stephen Kay. It's now 16 minutes past, and you can catch us on the internet at Talk650morningshow.com.